So you do all this wonderful metal work, chopping things up, welding bits on, smoothing bits out, removing all the rust, cutting off all the brackets you don't want to use, blending everything in, and then what do? You paint it. I own a compressor, some nice spray guns, decent water trap, some other filters, good regulator, but that's long. Some of you don't own all that stuff. So I'm gonna prep and paint this with some of the most basic and easy to use, easily accessible bits out there. Does that mean the final result won't be as good? No, it's all in the prep, i.e. what to use and when to use it, what to do and when to do it. First thing to do is remove any surface rust, any little blemishes, using wire wheel, sanding discs, whatever you've got to hand. Time to get in there. So awkward. Just, yeah, this finger file thing's great. This bit's even worse. Just use whatever you've got to get rid of all that surface rust. And then down here, I mean, this is boring, but you got to do it. Just work on it. Just bit by bit, get it all out. I'm going to fast forward through most of this because it's boring, but it just gives you an idea. Super frustrating. Next thing to do is wipe everything down with acetone or a degreaser. I use acetone, I've got it to hand. And then apply the epoxy in all the awkward areas. Don't worry if you don't get everything, you can always go back over it. You can even spray some into a cup and use a brush, like if you have to. But I'm gonna do this before I do the filler work. That way it's a unified colour and I can see highs and lows. Not only that, I like to apply filler to bare metal, just mainly because filler kicking is an exothermic reaction, it gives off heat. The metal's normally colder, and I just worry about condensation building up, and it rusted underneath. Might be wrong, might not be. Who cares? It's how I do it.
I'm feeling glad I got sunshine in a bag. I'm useless, but not for long. The future is coming on. Ain't happy. I'm feeling glad I got sunshine in a bag. I'm useless, but not for long. The future is coming on.
And at this point, just start chucking the paint on. Like, it's not colour code, it's not really that important. Well, it's important, but it's not important how you put it on. Just take your time, build it up. This ProXL stuff's wet on wet, it's great. I did key everything with some 240 grit, I think I used, 200 grit. But that's boring, so I didn't bother showing you like that.
So not his muscles, but percussion he provides with me as a guide. Y'all can see me now because you don't see with your eye. You perceive with your mind, that's the end. So I'ma stick around with Russ and be a mentor.
Oh, well, look here, I'm going to master it now once I've started.
I brought all this so you can survive when law is lawless. Feeling sensations that you thought was dead. No squealing, remember. Ain't happy, I'm feeling glad I got sunshine in a bag. I'm useless, but not for long. The future is coming on. Ain't happy, I'm feeling glad I got sunshine in a bag. I'm useless, but not for long. My future is coming on. It's coming on. It's coming on. It's coming on. It's coming on. My future is coming on, it's coming on, it's coming on. My future is coming on, it's coming on, it's coming on. My future.
I'll speed this bit up because you've all seen someone use a spray can before. Voiceovers are hard, not easy. I'll get better. And I'm chucking some gloves on here, not because I don't want to get paint on my hands, because I don't want to get my greasy sausage eating fingers all over this and then have to wipe it down again. I did wait quite a bit before turning it over. At this point I changed over to the spot cap. There's two caps, one does a fan pattern that's adjustable and one sprays in a spot. I don't really like the spot caps, but to get into that little bit and the long bits of the tube, it does make it a bit easier, although they are more prone to like spitting and running. So that's coated now. There's a few runs here and there, bit of filler work to do there. I've left these ends like that for a reason, you'll see. Same with the rear of the bike, there's a 3D printed part going in there. So yeah, now it's just easier to see what I need to flatten, smooth and blend. One unified colour. There's a few bits. Like I said, we're not done yet.
Windmill, windmill for the